Good morning, everyone. I can't tell you how long I sat here trying to figure out this natural light. You guys don't even want to see the position that I'm in to be able to get this light. Anyway, hi, everyone. My name is Marjorie Vale, and I decided to start a YouTube channel. Well, I started a YouTube channel before, but I had no purpose. I had some purpose, but I didn't have a real purpose. And this time around, I feel like I have more of a reason to sustain the YouTube channel. So what happened is I was watching a video by, I think her name is Tiana. I hope I'm saying it right. And the title of her YouTube video was, you should YouTube or video or document your boring life. And I was like, okay. I was on the precipice of trying to figure out something, and I believe, I know that this video gave me the push that I need to really truly start a sustainable YouTube. So let me give you a little background. My beloved mother died 5 years ago. It was 5 years ago, January 2nd, and I have to admit that it's been such a struggle for me. Very, very much so. I feel like I have pretty much a handle on the rest of my life, but I know the loss of my mom just really has been very challenging for me. And even more so this year because not only because she's been gone for 5 years, but also because this is the year I turned 50. And also I've embarked on a journey I've been pursuing my PhD. I started in 2023, and now I'm at the writing of my proposal, and so that I can start my dissertation. And so, if all goes well, it'll all be happening simultaneously, turning 50, becoming a PhD and all of that. And I was having a hard time reconciling that my mom wasn't going to be there to witness all of these things. Now, yes, I know on a spiritual level that she will be there, right? In spirit. But for me, as someone who's experienced many losses, and her being probably one of the most traumatic for me, the fact that she won't be here physically has been challenging for me. And I realized that I had a block, and hopefully this will help many of you. I'm a trauma therapist who is in therapy. And a lot of my conversations in therapy was about my mom, of course, other life situations, but mainly my mom is a block. I would have to say I'm a pretty upbeat, optimistic kind of person. I believe that I'm a creator. I believe that God is in me. We are one. I am God. He is me. We're together, right? But this part, the loss, right? This grief was hard for me to shake. And I couldn't figure out, I didn't realize how much until I realized that I had no motivation to do this proposal, none whatsoever. And I couldn't figure out why. I was thinking about it, and I realized the new year was approaching. I was like, I really need to get this done. I would say almost all of my cohort has proposed already. I'm the only one left behind, which is fine, right? Everyone at their own pace and their own timing, but I know that I want to do this, right? But I couldn't get myself to move, to start. I started. I'm proud to say that I'm 80% of the way now. or at least a good 85, 90. But I just had no motivation to finish, to be exact. And I remember talking to my therapist, and I was saying to her, you know, this is hard for me. I can't imagine doing this with my mom not being around. And you know, we talked, and you know, I was you know, just sharing my emotions, my thoughts. And I said, the thought that she's not going to be there is just really challenging for me. And, you know, my therapist put it in a way that really struck me. And I know that it was like true, because I instantly started crying. And she said, and I said, it's hard to believe I'm going to be successful. Like the success of, you know, turning 50 and, you know, getting my PhD, that she's not going to be there, right? And she said to me, well, maybe that's why you're stuck. Maybe you don't want to be successful without her. Even now, just saying it, I'm just like, that's it. And I knew I was self-sabotaging myself, but I didn't know like how deeply I was self-sabotaging myself. And when she said that, and I was like, that's it. That is it. And in essence, it's a little scary to think that I am self-sabotaging myself that deep. But the fact that I don't want to be successful without my mom is really tragic almost, right? No one should have that ability to affect your life in that way. Even my mom, right? She was an amazing person, and you know, my bestie, and I miss her dearly. And I'm gonna let you guys know about her a little more throughout this journey. But I realized that no one should have that kind of effect on you, right? That we should be able to detach ourselves in that sense, where that someone's being in essence, and you know, them, no one should hold you back from being able to progress in your life and succeed. So that struck me, and I said, okay, right? And I wrestled with that, and I brought it in prayer, and I journaled about it, and you know, God and I are wrestling within me, and I said, well, how can I commemorate her? How can I feel like she's coming along with me? And that's when I saw the video by Tiana, and I was like, that's it. I'm gonna dedicate a YouTube journal, just showing my mom, right? Because of course she's everywhere. Just my journey through becoming 50, writing my proposal, writing my dissertation, becoming a doctor of philosophy, and it gave me so much peace. I'm someone who, I'm private, but I'm not private in a lot of ways. I do a lot of community service, and like I said, I'll share more about myself as the YouTube channel progresses. But I wanted to let you guys know that this is what the channel is going to be about. Me documenting my journey from my mama, my little mama, so that she can see this journey, and I can see, right? And I can document and hold myself accountable. This journey to turning such a beautiful milestone. I'm so not ashamed to be turning 50. I'm so excited about it. I'm so grateful. I am so elated, and knowing that it's just the beginning, right? To get halfway there, because so many people I know never made it to 50. And so this video, not just this video, but this YouTube is dedicated to my little mama. Thank you for coming along with me. Bye.